Good morning and welcome to your favorite breakfast show. That is Smell the Coffee. You're joined by your favorite girlies, Aina Raizakwayo and Glenora Shipura. How are you, my love?
I am doing great. How are you?
In this winter? Hey,
But I'm not like doing great because it's cold or hot. I think I'm just like in a good headspace. I can't really complain about anything. I'm grateful. I'm moving with the times. You know, for the first time in my life, I'm really like, what is for me will find me, and I don't need to be desperate or constantly chase or just be anxious about anything. I'm very calm, and it's quite shocking because usually I'm...
How did you get to that inner, place of peace, I guess? Is it
I
peace?
just stopped caring. Like the things that I would care for, not that I don't care, I'm just not anxious about it anymore. I think I let go a lot of
What's yours
things.
is yours. And that's
Yeah.
actually very true. What's yours is yours. And I think the moment you also let go of what's not working out, or what's holding you back or whatever, the things that are meant for you will find you. And I'm talking about opportunities. I'm talking about people, be it lovers, friends, etc. Your community, your partners, and so forth. They are there. You know what I mean? And you need to believe that. I think the other problem is you don't believe it exists. So that's why you hold on to this thing that's not working out, or that's not
Yeah,
really good
because
for
you're
you.
like, I was just thinking, a lot of us have the Egyptians mentality. Remember somewhere in the text it says that the Egyptians might have changed their mind if they encountered, like war. When they were sent to the promised land,
Yes.
it took them 40 days, 40
40
years to get to the promised land. And then it said now there was a shorter route to go to the promised land. But now that route, I think, had distractions. Now, if the Egyptians took that route and encountered war or struggles and all those things, they would have changed their mind and went back and decided, you know what, let's just stay here where we are.
I get it. I really
It's
get
not
it.
the
But it's
Egyptians,
not the
it's
Egyptians,
the
though. I wanted to go
Israelites.
to- Yeah, the Israelites.
It's the children of...
the Egyptians were the ones like, you guys are not leaving. Just
Yes.
stay here
So
and being slaves to us and whatnot.
and I started
Yeah.
to apply that theory in my life. I started thinking, we get so familiar with certain things in our life that when we do get something new, we just hold on to what we know. It's like a comfort.
It's a comfort zone. It's also there's a thing that I think somebody said somewhere, or it's also on social media, whatever. You accept the love you think you deserve, and that's because it's the comfort. That's what you got at home. That's what you and this also applies not only just in relationships, but just like in anything. You accept. Let's say some people will stay at a toxic workplace all their life. They will never want to move away
because
from that.
they are like, what
Yes.
if when I go, it will be more toxic?
Exactly.
Yeah, like this is what I'm used to. This is what I know. This
But
is
they
what
don't
I
wanna move out of
love.
that. They don't want to grow out of that. They don't want to challenge themselves in other scenarios.
Sometimes they might want to. It's just that fear of the unknown.
Exactly.
And we constantly we are being told the grass is not always green on the other side. Surely the grass is not green on the other side. Sometimes I think we think that it's better the devil I know
than the devil I
don't know.
And also
those are valid concerns.
Yeah, but it's also little praises, I have to say, that keeps you there. Because you are meant to grow. That's why you are not going to stay in grade 1 your whole entire life, or grade 2. You are meant to grow. Like even the systems that have raised us shows us that growth is part of the process. So if you have been in the same space for like maybe 5 years, it's time to take a look at you and like, okay, what's going on? What am I doing? Like I've been sort of in a similar situation for this past 5 years.
Re-evaluate
Exactly. Maybe
your
I need to go back to
goals.
school. Maybe I need to go back to school. Maybe I need to add a degree on top of this, or reroute the course, something. Yeah, so I totally agree with that.
It's something that I was thinking about, and I said to myself, do I have the Israelites mentality? Do I have this mentality to say, sometimes you know, when you've suffered for so long, you don't want to encounter another kind of suffering, another kind of
babe,
misery.
now you are preaching.
And I'm like, sometimes we are like, yo, I hustled to get this job
hustled.
for 7 years. I've been unemployed. And then you get a dream job, like your dream job. This is what you always wanted to do. But let's say the circumstances or the offer isn't as good as your current offer. Now you are like, should I go back and suffer again?
Or do I?
It's that thing, like, do I want to really go through what I've gone through? I'd rather just sit this one out until something that I'm sure about comes through.
And also, another thing is also, like, especially when it comes to change, you must make sure in your heart of hearts, you know what I'm saying? Let's say for instance, you are agreeing to a pay cut, but you must make sure in your heart of hearts, this is where my heart wants. You know what I mean? I know I will grow there, or I know that I will, leap from there. But if you are still, don't.
But sometimes you're unsure, and it's the uncertainties where the gold is sometimes.
Or maybe because it's out of fear.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Each
But
to their
nonetheless,
own, and
yeah.
we're all walking each other back home. That's one of my favorite quotes. We're all walking each other back home, and by back home it means just back to what real love is, back to yourself. So technically we're all figuring it out.
Yes, and on that note, we will be right back with more news.
Okay, so that
eTicket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nmh.com.na.
Now getting into your top story, starting us off, TikToker Kebby Lame was detained by the ICE during a recent trip to the US. It has been confirmed. Now, the internet sensation has over 162 million followers on the video sharing app, and he was detained by ICE last week. The US Immigration and Customs Enforcement Department confirmed that he had been detained for immigration violations. They claimed that the 25-year-old overstayed his visa, which ran out on April 30th. He was released after less than a day in detention and had left the U.S. shortly after. U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement detained Seringe Cabanelame, who's 25, a citizen of Italy, at the Harry Reid International Airport in Las Vegas. I didn't know he was 25, actually. That's why I actually did the story. Like,
I also didn't know he was Italian.
He's Italian and Senegalese. Actually, I also know that he was Italian. I was like, what?
Also, he's
Kabi
Italian.
is Italian, so he grew up in Italy, I think, but he's Senegalese descendant. So they call them, I think, Senegalese Italian or one of the two. But I saw that he has two. But wow, he's 25, guys.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was that young.
Rich and famous.
Rich and famous with 162 million followers. Is he one of the most followed ones?
Yes, he's one of the most. And he doesn't even say anything. He doesn't even say anything. We need to pray for ideas.
We need to pray for ideas, guys. That was a very simple.
We are sleeping on the
genius,
topic of. We are sleeping on the idea of getting. Ideas. You need an idea that sets you apart.
And it really
something that you just do that
like
just completely
anything,
sets you apart.
In things,
yes.
And then he just reacts to it. Guys, he's 25. I've seen him around. You know what I mean? But I didn't know he was that young. So meaning he started like when he was a teenager.
Yeah, maybe when he was
Because we've been
21.
watching him for how long now? Okay, guys, like ideas are there, guys. Like,
Guys, you can really make a career for yourself from social media. Don't sleep on social media and the opportunities that are endless for you.
there are really endless
Yeah.
opportunities. Somebody said, Kama, I could be a millionaire had I been sharing dance videos during
During COVID.
We were very shitty, yeah.
But you were sleeping.
We were sleeping.
You were sleeping. But nonetheless, moving over to our next story, quite a sad story. Now, boil in the bag funerals could soon be made available across the UK, offering an environmentally friendly yet controversial way to say your final goodbyes to a loved one. This unusual method, officially known as water cremation or alkaline hydrolysis, is currently effectively banned in the UK, but could well get the legal go-ahead following the Independent Law Commission's new consultation to funerary methods. Already available across 30 US states as well as Canada and South Africa, the first Europe water cremation facility or resomation opened its door in early 2023 in Navan. Traditional burials can lead to the embalming fluid seeping into the grave soil, while each gas-powered fire cremation releases around 245 kg of CO2 into the atmosphere. According to the UK-based cemetery, the crematorium development, this is now according to the UK-based cemetery. By comparison, figures from the Resomation Ltd, the founding body for alkaline hydrolysis, shows just 28 kg of water is released into the atmosphere per water cremation. Unlike conventional cremations, these eco-friendly fuels, which take between 3 to 4 hours, also don't release harmful mercury emissions into the atmosphere. So how does this work? A body is loaded into the alkaline hydrolysis machine, that one that you see on your screen, which calculates the amount of water and potassium hydroxide required. The machine locks and the alkaline solution, and an alkaline solution then fills the pressurized tank, which is gently heated to 150 degrees. The remains are broken into their chemical components, which is amino acid, sugar, salt, and peptides, leaving behind a liquid that is then cooled in another tank until sterile and free from any remaining tissue or DNA. So is this something that to be cremated, but like in a water form?
Why though? I don't know.
Basically, that is in a nutshell.
Yes,
this is
like, I want to understand like what, and so you kind of
put the body on
throw
that.
You back into the water, or what do they? I mean, what do they do with that? Like,
I'm not sure.
My loved ones do with the water?
I guess keep it just like you would keep ashes. Yeah.
But some people usually go throw it out, like let's say by the ocean. Let's say you love the ocean, or you're a forest girly, whatever. So they go throw it out there, like that's where your spirit is going.
And then they let your spirit go.
Yes.
Would you want to be cremated?
I don't know. I've actually never thought of like death. We're going to live forever, guys.
Death is inevitable. Why? How do you not think about it?
Till we're like 100 and something. At 100 and something, we should be with our Achilles. We should be like, yeah. I don't know. I'm obviously I don't believe like I'm gonna live forever. But at the same time, I don't really like
think about it.
Death is it's needed. The fact that we have death, I think, gives meaning to life.
The fact that we shouldn't have death.
The fact that we have, imagine if you could live forever.
Yes.
Life would be horrible. Like,
No,
you'd be
it
bored.
would be fine. Imagine toiling
By
and
the-
laboring.
By the 100th, by the 100th
Toiling
day,
and
like,
laboring all for nothing. All of these things that we are doing, waking up in the cold to come on TV, meaningless.
meaning
We are just
death-
wasting our time.
Death gives us meaning.
No, it wastes our time. It's
Because we
a
are all
waste
doing
of
this
our
to go die
time.
anyways.
We are doing this just to go die. But nonetheless, it's just about perception and
Yeah.
don't take anything that we are saying regarding death, very
Yeah.
seriously. Make your own decisions about how you would want to be remembered and how you would want to live. But nonetheless, we are moving over to a barista interview with Glenn.
I'm here joined by the beautiful Mimi, the barista at Cafe Maka, and she has a special drink for us that she's going to make for us. Good morning, welcome to Smell the Coffee, or welcome us to your establishment rather. I understand that you're going to make for us a drink. Could
Yes,
you
yes.
give us the name of the drink, because I don't want to say it wrong.
The drink I'll be making is Frappe Maca. It's an in-house drink. So basically it contains a macaroon. We do the macaroon as well. It's in-house macaroon. It takes ice cream, whipped cream. We do it with coffee.
Ooh,
Yes.
I am excited. So what's the first step in making the frappe maca?
Maca.
Yes, because I want to go brag to my friends that I can do things.
So the first step is the coffee.
Uh-huh.
So the coffee beans is here. The whole process comes down to here, which is going to be the grounded coffee beans.
Okay. Ooh.
Yes.
You know, our show is called Smell the Coffee, and I'm definitely smelling
Smelling the coffee.
the beans. Yes, exactly.
It's so strong because it's a dark roasted coffee, so it's also Namibian branded. So
This is also a Namibian brand. I
yes,
love
ma'am,
that.
it is.
I love that. I love that that you guys are incorporating NAM flavor,
Thank you.
and then we put it in the machine.
Yes. So this is the porter filter. The coffee falls all the way down.
Yes.
This is where you get your perfect touch.
So this is 2 shots of espresso.
Yes, it is
Got
the
that.
2 shots of espresso.
Oh, interesting.
So we're gonna do double shot just to make the shake more active.
Yes.
So it's the combination of the coffee and hot chocolate. So it does the coffee. Oh my gosh.
Some of us need the energy, I have to say. Like, I'm a very, what's the word? Like, I sleep very light, so sometimes I don't get all the sleep I need. So double shot.
Yes.
Doesn't
always
matter if
double
I'm gonna
shot.
be like this. I'm kidding.
If there is less coffee shot in the shake, it makes it more weaker, so it's
Oh,
not
so
really
it needs
that
to be a
fun.
combination.
Yes,
Okay,
just to
great.
balance it out because of the ice cream.
You had me at double shots of espresso.
Yes, yes.
Anyways, so what next? What's the next
So
step?
the next step is we pour into the blender.
Yes,
There we go.
and then
Excuse me. Then we do 6 spoons or scoops of ice cream as well.
Ooh, guys,
So just to be
you're a
nice
woman after my heart. Ooh, look at that.
and so thick.
I can actually help you scoop a bit.
Yes, yes, you may. You
Yes.
may. You may. You may. Here you go.
Okay, so that was 2.
Sorry. Yes, that was 3 already.
That was 3. Okay, so I pull
Fully-
all the way.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, so now that we have to count it as already 2 spoons. So it's
Oh,
2,
'cause I
4,
took
6.
too much. Okay.
Yes, so 1 more to go.
One more to go. Oh my
Yes,
word! I
ma'am.
think I'm stealing from the establishment because I'm putting too much. Huh?
There we go.
Don't put me
Thank
behind
you.
the ice cream.
No. And then we have a homemade mocha syrup. We do it ourselves as well. It's coffee mixed with hot chocolate, but it's also the pure hot chocolate. So it's not the, how do you say? It's not processed.
Oh,
Hot
you guys have a
chocolate.
lot of like organic
Yes.
type of drinks. I saw quite a few on the menu, but this is really cool.
Thank you.
So then we put that in there, or
Yes,
what?
yes, we do. So you take your measuring cup. We normally go for 30 ounce, just not to be too strong.
Okay.
And then you just
Oh,
pour it all.
it already looks so
There you
nice.
go.
It already looks so nice.
Excuse me.
Okay. No, you
Apologies.
can. You can.
This is just what we have to do.
So I'm a little bit naughty, but we can always throw in a shot of amarula, right?
Yes, yes, most definitely. Just for that entertainment when you guys need something.
Yes. Hey, I know it's in the morning, but it's 7 p.m. somewhere in the world.
Yes.
So you got that right, guys. You guys can have your coffee here, and you can also have a shot of something. I love that.
Always, always.
What else is next?
Then a spoon of hot chocolate as well. May you pass me the container? Yes.
Okay, so a spoon of hot chocolate. I think these are
Yes.
things that I have in my house. I can actually do this.
Yes, you can, but it won't be the same because we do it with love. You guys just hurry up.
Ooh, shots fired. But to be fair, I also don't have the organic chocolate
Maca.
maca.
Yes.
Yeah, and I love that you guys have these little touches to it that makes me feel the love.
Thank you.
And the
then-
next?
No, the next thing is the macaron. We have to dip in the macaron. So
Is it this beautiful babies
Yes,
here?
it is.
So tell me about the macarons. You said you make them yourself?
Yes, we do.
Wow. So you guys bake them for the next day or for...
So basically, the macarons are just supposed to stay for a week. So every week we do have fresh ones and different flavors as well. So
Okay. My mouth is already watering just looking at this.
you can have a bite. No, I'm joking.
See, she got me. So this is the what flavor?
This is coffee.
Oh, that's coffee.
Yes, ma'am.
Nice. And then this one?
This is red velvet.
Red velvet.
Yes.
Oh, my two favorite.
I normally use the coffee or Oreo because of the flavors and the color of it. So if I use the red one, it's going to color the whole
It's
shape.
going to be a different color.
Yes,
Oh,
so
I
that's not what
see.
we want. We
So
want
do
to
we just put
continue.
one macaron? Or?
Yes, just one. But
Okay.
if you have more, you want to make it more crunchy.
Maybe you want
may.
a rainbow type of situation, then
Yes.
you have that. I love that. Okay, so we
There
put
we
in
go.
the coffee.
The mini macaron. Yes.
Yes.
Then from there we just have to
Yes. Now we put in
the lid.
the lid, and then we blend it all.
There we go. Now we blend it.
Ah,
Mother thing.
yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Okay, I see.
you will know once it's ready because the noise also changes. So it's very different.
Ah.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. When I'm making smoothies at home, like I know when it's like, okay, it's starting to sound more like there's not a lot of struggle. Okay, we are taking out the whipped cream.
Yes, yes. And then just a little bit for the aging so you guys get it.
So what is this called when you do this?
So this is a maca syrup.
No, but are you garnishing the
Yes.
cup or what's the term?
Yes, I am garnishing the cup. So for ladies that like snapping,
Yes.
this is for you.
Yes, I love it.
There
I
you
love it.
go.
So it's Instagrammable. And this is why we do this, eh? This is why we have a fancy drink. The haters must know on social media.
Then we scoop it in, not too full because of the whipping cream.
Okay, and then
Yes, you can open it to make shake
Okay.
it before use.
okay, actually, oh,
Yes, so
then I just
Cincy, you turn it. Be fun, make it. Don't be scared. Put it,
okay,
put it.
okay.
Oh, there you go. There's the,
Ooh, okay. I was too excited, guys. But
It's
yes,
fine. There we go.
we have.
No, we are not done.
Oh, it's not yet done.
No.
Oh, my mouth is
So,
already
for
watering.
the
Watering.
final
It looks so
touch.
nice. Then we add a macaron on.
Yes.
This is
There
so
you
cool.
go.
Oh, yes, I'm definitely gonna snap this.
And just a little bit of it. There you go.
Thank you.
Frappe maca.
I love this. Oh wow, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm definitely gonna enjoy this, and of course, this is all the more reasons why people need to come to Cafe Maca and have this wonderful experience. On that note, we'll be right.
Thank you so much for joining us on this Chilly Tuesday morning. We will see you tomorrow, same time, same place.